Spring and fluctuating weather, it's something we all deal with, and this year here in Georgia we're dealing with our fair share of super warm 85-degree days, and now we have a week of close to frost weather at night where we're getting down to 38, 35. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys how we mitigate some of that for our summer crops. Of course, choosing the beds that are most important with summer crops versus the ones that are going to be able to handle that frost. So here we have some thick fleece, which is a great thing you can purchase from different gardening stores. You can find it on Amazon. I just encourage you to look for high quality, thicker fleece to lay on these beds. And here we've covered some butternut squash plants that are smaller. Just by laying that fleece directly on the ground, again, it's not going to harm those plants. We're just being gentle when we place it. We're going to weigh it down with some bricks or whatever we have to kind of weigh that down in case we get some wind. But that's going to protect these and keep the temperature a little bit higher under there to avoid some of that frost singeing those plants. So we're going to finish covering these beds. And then just to walk you down and show you another way we go about it, you can buy metal rings that you can cut to use as supports for taller plants in the garden, like our bean crops that are now close to 6 inches tall. We've gone ahead and put these metal rings that we cut and bent and placed about 4 of those down the row, and then we're just covering those. Again, it's just going over the canopy of those plants just to not crush them, but for most plants that are more lower to the ground, you're fine to just lay that fleece down. But here you can see we put the rings up for a couple beds of arugula and beans, and we're going to do that for these summer crops. And then we're not going to worry about things like our onions, our lettuces, our beets, snap peas. Any of that stuff's going to be just fine. We do have another bed of zucchini that we're going to cover because that's a good summer crop. We don't want to lose those. So again, this is going to help mitigate that close to frost weather, get us just through this week so that we can get back to that warmer weather.